Let us now see how to create a meeting and capture MOM in the Expal Web. On the home page, on the left side menu bar, you can see meetings. Click on the meeting. This will be the listing page for this user where all the meetings this user is associated with will be shown here. To create a new meeting, click on the create new, which is in the right corner of the screen. This will be the creation screen. First, let us capture the title. For example, let us capture the title as sales target for South Zone. This will be our title for the meeting. Next comes the description. Description is a non-mandatory field. If the user thinks he wants to elaborate on the meeting title, he can use this description field. Next, the created by and the created on will be captured by the system by default. Next comes the owner. Here, the owner can either be the same as the creator or it can be a different user. In this case, we will capture Vipin Dwivedi as the owner. Next, the start date. The start date of the meeting can be the present date or the future date. In this case, we will keep this meeting date as today's date. Next, the team members. Team members details can be captured here where all the users who are all part of the meeting. That's all. We can hit on the create button to create a new meeting. That is how quickly we can create a meeting. Now let's see how we can capture an MOM. On the right corner, you can see an action button. Click on the action button. So this will be the detailed view of the meeting sales target for the South Zone. Now the user wants to capture an MOM. On the top you can see add MOM button. Click on add MOM. So on the top header it will show the title, the meeting date, who are all the attendees. If the user thinks user 12 was not present on that particular meeting, he can uncheck and then submit. Let's come to the below part. Now the user wants to capture the MOM. By default the serial number will be captured. Next, the title. So title will be sales target for Chennai SO will be the title. Next comes the task or the info. Here we have two options. It may be a task or it may be an info. If it's task, it is an actionable point. If it's info, it is just an information. In this case, we will select it as a task. Next comes the owner and supervisor of this task. So who is the owner of this sales target for the Chennai SO? So we will capture as user 12 will be the owner and supervisor it can be myself. So we have captured the title, we have captured the task, we have captured the owner and supervisor. So when is the start date of the task? Say for example, if the task has to start from tomorrow, we can select tomorrow's date, and task has to end by the month of the end, so we can select that 31st of the month. That's all. We have captured a task for time being. Now user wants to duplicate this row or user want to have multiple entries on the same title. So on the right corner there is a duplicate row. Click on the duplicate row. So as soon as the user clicks on the duplicate, all the details will be captured exactly. Only the place of the owner will be left blank so that the user can enter different owner here. Say for example user 13 is the owner here. That's all. We have captured the MO1. On the top we have a save button. Click on the save button and hit on the create button. As soon as the user clicks on the create button, a MOM copy will be sent as a PDF over a mail for all the users who are being part of this meeting.